My philosophy as a golf professional is really quite simple in many ways, and that is that I don't believe there's any one way to swing the golf club. I believe there's thousands of ways to swing the golf club, as evident by the swings you see every week on the tour. No one's alike. But I do believe there's an efficient way for everybody, but it's based on what you can physically do. So the reason golfers look different swinging the golf club is because we're all built physically different. What we do at the Titleist Performance Institute is kind of unique in that what we do is we physically evaluate a student, a tour player, anybody that comes in and sees us, because I need to know what they can physically do. So as a coach, I know how to teach them. See how you feel much taller in your legs? I think a good coach should be able to identify what style would be ideal for their student based on what they can physically do. Let's just take you over here. We'll walk this way, follow me. We always give every student two options. We fit a golf swing to match what your body can do, or we change your body in the gym physically to match what you want to do. When a student comes to the Titleist Performance Institute, the first thing we do is we evaluate everything. So I don't believe anything you say. I need to test it, and that's what we do. So the first thing we'll do is we'll take you outside, we'll test what you do. I want you to hit all your shots. I want to see if you can move the golf ball, if you have control of your golf ball, if you have speed and power. This time I want a little bit more of a draw, so a high draw. What would you do to hit a high draw? Then I'm going to bring you in the gym and I'm going to physically test you. I'm going to identify what your strengths and weaknesses are in your body, how your body moves, if there's any potential flare-ups for injury, and so on and so forth. And then I'm going to look at what we do as 3D biomechanics. I'm going to wire you up to some of our systems. We have multiple 3D systems here. And what that does is it shows me how you create speed and power in your golf swing. We have cameras shooting at 720 frames per second, which is very fast. And I can track everything. I know what your pinky's doing during the swing. I know how you're releasing your wrist, how you're rotating the club face. I know how you're separating, how your lower body moves, your upper body moves, your shoulder, your foot, your ankle, your knee. I miss nothing under 3D. So the beauty of 3D is it gives me an insight into a world that you don't even know exists, which is you. And now that I've physically assessed you, I know what your body can do, I now know what your swing does, then I'm looking for a match. So I'm looking for what we ultimately call the body-swing connection. In other words, does your golf swing match what your body can do? If it does, then that's great. It's easy to teach you. I can make some minor changes and have you off and running and playing the best golf of your life. If it doesn't, now we got a choice. I either need to change your body to match what you're trying to do, or I need to change your swing to match what your body can do. A lot of people out there think they're going to get worse before they get better if they take a golf lesson, and that's wrong, okay? The reason you get worse is you don't interpret the data correctly, or you can't physically do what they're asking you to do. So what we ultimately want to do with you is I'd want to quiet those legs down, get your upper body covering better. If I ask you to do something and you understand what I'm telling you to do, and you can physically do what I'm going to ask you to do, then the next shot you hit should be the best shot you've ever hit. So one of the biggest areas that we work on with our players, although we look at the physical and the biomechanics and the equipment and the nutrition and the eyes and everything, we teach them how to take it to the golf course, which is the most important lesson you can ever get, is whatever information somebody gives you, you must be able to transfer it to play, otherwise you won't get any better. And there's an art to that, and there's a science to it too.